Hello, my name is Chloe, welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you my July TBR. So I am going to be telling you the books that I have to read in July because of buddy reads and all that sort of thing. And then we're going to reintroduce Terence, the TBR tortoise, to pick out some more books for me. So I'm not quite at the end of June yet. I do still have a couple of days, but I've got some time. It's decent lighting, so I decided to get this film for you. In July, I'm actually going on holiday for nearly 2 weeks. So although that means I will get a lot of reading done, it also means that I've got to be careful about what books I do take with me. So I'm just going to grab some of the ones I'm thinking of. So 2 books I'm thinking of taking with me are The 1000th Floor and The Dazzling Heights by Catherine McGee, for the simple reason that the text is really small on the pages and they're normal size paperbacks. So as many books that I can take that have more words in, so they're going to take me longer, is better, because we do only go away with hand luggage, which is great because we stay at a family's house, so it doesn't actually matter that we need to reuse clothes. But reusing books is something I struggle with. So last year I did read Goblet of Fire twice while I was there, alongside like 10 other books. So it is a bit of a struggle. Typically I don't like taking thrillers because you can't really reread those. It's not exactly very fun, but we will see what happens. I don't know whether I'm going to read these throughout when I'm at home in July or on holiday, but I want to read Everything I Never Told You and Little Flowers Everywhere, both by Celeste Ng. I wanted to buddy read these with my friend Catherine, but I need to check with her that she still wants to do that. But these are both books I've been wanting to get to for some time. They're, again, quite big books with quite small text. So these 2 might be some pretty good beachy reads. This one is quite a big book, actually. So yeah, I just wanted to get these. I wanted to have these read for a while now. So the fact that Catherine wants to read them with me is really great. So I'm going to have to check in with her and see if that's still okay. If not, maybe I'll just read them anyway. The other buddy read I have going is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So I'm actually now at the end of my group Harry Potter buddy read, as we're on the final book, which is really, really, like, it's good, but it's also a bit of a letdown because I've enjoyed reading these and chatting to my friends about what I think. So it just means we're going to have to pick some new books to talk about, and what a shame that is going to be. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to getting to this one. I have never, ever read this. So I'm currently reading Half-Blood Prince, which I also have never read, even though I know everything about the story. So it's a very strange situation to have to read these for the first time. But I won't be taking this one on holiday because it's quite a hefty hardback, and I just know that's going to weigh my bag down quite a lot and limit my space. At least with paperbacks, even though I don't want to bend them, if I need to bend them, I can bend them. This is not gonna, however I do this, we're gonna be limited on space. So I'm gonna try and get this read at the start of the month. Another book that I want to get read at the start of the month is We Are Legion, We Are Bob by Dennis E. Taylor. So if you watch my June TBR, you would have seen that I was planning on reading Going Bovine by Libba Bray for my book club. And as I was reading that, I was going through and annotating, and then I sent my book to another member of my book group. So this has come from a lovely lady called Cheryl, and it actually only arrived yesterday, so which is way early for me, but when I post this, it will be, never mind. It's got here before July, and we can already see that she's left some comments, and that was a small one introducing herself. There's quite a lot on the first page. So even though this is a heavy sci-fi book, which I don't really like, I'm thinking that reading it is going to be fun because she's already read it and I get to read her thoughts as well as making my own notes. And even if I hate it, I can make notes I hate it all the way through. So I do want to read this before I go away. It's quite a heavy book, and it's one of those, it's huge compared to a normal paperback. And I've said that I don't have a normal paperback next to me. Here we go. It's huge compared to a normal paperback, and it's like very bright white pages. I would only damage those in the sun. So I'm thinking I'm going to try and read this while I'm at home rather than when I'm away on holiday. So those are all the books that I have to read this month, and now I'm thinking of moving on to Terence, the TBR tortoise. So if I give him a bit of a shake, I won't make the same mistake as last time where I open him and paper goes everywhere. Right, come on. Here we go. So I'm going to go for the book that was right on top. This could be literally, so I've put all of my unread books in here. There's no rhyme or reason to them. If it's a series, I've put the first book in or whatever book I'm up to. So it shouldn't be. That is very strange. The Creeper Man by Dawn Kurtig. I can't even pronounce it. But that is the book that you're currently balanced on. So bear with. There we go. It's still okay. You're a bit off, but it'll do. So here is The Creeper Man by Dawn Kurtig. Not sure how you say that. But the only problem with this book is the text is huge on the pages. So this might not be the ideal one to take on holiday with me. Maybe I can squeeze it in. We will see. But I'll just read the back for you because I picked this up, I think, in like a 3 for £5 thing. And I'd never heard of it before. So I'll just brief you on what it's about. It says, there's a man in the trees, a man with no eyes, but still he watches. That's the surprise. Stay away from the woods. It couldn't be clearer, but the trees are creeping nearer and nearer. Beware the Creeper Man. So I'm pretty sure I bought this before Halloween last year, and there is no point me hanging on to a book if I say I'm going to read it for Halloween, because I just do readathons, plan different books. Nothing ever gets read that I want to read. So if I have to read this in Spain, in the sun, rather than in the rain in October, I'm going to do it. But yeah, so this is pick number 1. Right, let's just dig to the bottom. Here we go. This is, ooh, bear with. Sorry, the angle keeps changing because I keep getting up. But Legendary by Stephanie Garber. This edition I bought specifically so it would match my copy of Caraval, however we're going to say it. So this is book 2 in that series. I'm not going to talk about what it's about. I feel like everybody knows this book now, or at least they know the first one. So this is, I'm very much looking forward to reading this. I gave Caraval 4 stars, so a lot of people have said this is a lot better. So I am really, really intrigued. Definite beachy read for me. And I think we're just going to pick one more. Go right down the bottom. Here we go. Oh no. The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. This whopper of a book. Really regretting putting that in the jar now. This is huge. I have got a really cool edition with black pages and cool end pages and a little ribbon bookmark. So maybe I bite the bullet and take a giant hardback book to Spain. I think I've actually got a really cool, I think the Naked book's pretty cool. Yeah, so I've got like a clock. It's all funky. This is going to be a difficult one. I think what I'm going to do, I will keep this with the intention of taking it on holiday with me. But if that doesn't happen, then I will just pick another one out of the jar. Do you know, I might have to... Yeah, I'm breaking the rules. I can't take this to Spain with me. I've decided. It's huge. I don't want to damage it. It's a really nice copy. And I'm not that hyped at the moment to read it. So I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to completely default that go. And not put it back in. And whatever I get next, I have to take to Spain. Okay, that seems fair to me. I would read it, but when I'm going away for 2 weeks, it's just not practical. So, The Replacement. Gerald's Game by Stephen King. Bear with. So it may still be a hardback, but at least it's a smaller one. Like, just to prove my point, let's look at the size. Look at the size difference. So, looks like I'm reading a Stephen King on the beach, which isn't actually that bad of an idea. This is a horrible, 50p charity shop copy. Oh, and the text is tiny. This is going to be perfect. So, yeah, I'm going to take this along. And what we do there is, it is my auntie and uncle's house. So a lot of the books they read, they add to a bookshelf downstairs. Nothing there is usually my cup of tea, but I might add this on for whoever else wants to read it after I've read it. So yeah, I'm going to take that. We're swapping for Gerald's Game. So TBR jar, Gerald's Game by Stephen King, The Creeper Man by Dawn Thingy, I'm not even going to try again, and Legendary by Stephanie Garber. I'm okay with that. So I think I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only planning 7 books. Obviously, I think I'll read more than that in a week in Spain. But just to be on the safe side, I don't want to plan too many books that never get read. So that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching it, and I hope to see you in the next one.